Watching HSN, I'm Suzanne Runyon. I hope you're having a spectacular evening, and this show is all about really great kitchen solutions. Now, my theory is most of us really do want to cook a lot more in our kitchen. We don't really want to go to the drive-thrus. We don't want to order out. We're spending a ton of money going out to eat, but we hate the prep. The prep takes forever. Well, we've got the answer, and it's here tonight. It's from Kitchen Master. It's the Easy Hold Mandolin Slicer with the lemon squeezer, and we have lots of great colors that are pretty fun for your kitchen as well, including we have the black, we have the red, we have the green, we have the purple, we have the blue, and we have the orange. This is that smart sous chef for your kitchen, so now you can cook more because the prep becomes a whole lot faster and a whole lot easier. And my buddy John here is going to tell us what it's all about. Hi, John.
Hi, Susan.
Is there, you think that's a true theory? That I think people really do desire to cook more at home, but they hate how long the prep is.
Cooking doesn't take time. It's the preparation of the food that takes all the time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And if all you have is a drawer full of dull knives, I mean, it takes forever.
Yeah, right.
But with the mandolin, now every professional chef has a mandolin. What's nice about the Easy Hold mandolin is everything is combined in one unit. You don't have parts and pieces to look for. You don't have to search through drawers for this blade, that blade, what does what, or the instruction booklet, because it's all right here and it's very simple to use. There's a knob on each side, okay, a handle on the end, and there's feet down here at the bottom that fit across any size bowl. You can put it on the countertop or tabletop, or you can slice right onto a cutting board like this. But the knobs easily adjust, and take a look at this. There's 8 different slicing thicknesses, okay? Wow. It's such a versatile tool. I'll just show you real quick how it works so you get an idea. You take a potato, a tomato, an onion, whatever you wish, start at the top of the machine, slide it down to the table, slide it back up to the top, slide it down to the table. Basically, if you can move your arm up and down, you can use this machine. Okay. But when you get close to your fingers, these blades are razor sharp. If you've ever slipped on one of those old 4-sided tin can knuckle butcher grater things in the kitchen, when you get close to your fingers,
Ow.
Watch this. This little finger protector is called the safety holder. There's 4 stainless steel pins inside. There's a free-flowing plunger on top like this, so when you push your fruit or vegetable up inside, you let that button pop up, and now as you're slicing through your vegetable, fruit, meat, or cheese, it takes it right down to the end. But
so
I want
you're
you
not
to
pushing on it.
All you do is put pressure on this button, and that feeds it down to the end. So there's never any waste, and you can't cut yourself. Look, I still have all 9 fingers.
Lovely.
And by the way, you'll slice things. The hardest thing you'll ever have to slice in the kitchen is not something hard, something soft.
Right.
If you've ever slipped and slid on the side of a tomato trying to slice it, or end up stabbing it to get it started, watch how easy it is, because the blades are razor sharp, stainless steel blades. It cuts perfect and uniform for salads or sandwiches right down to the very last slice. Now, if that slice is too thick, if you want it thinner, you adjust the blade. Now, I'm going to raise it up to about notch number 3.
And this is really thin.
If you like onions, but you hate to slice them, you ever notice when you're slicing onions with a knife, you might get a couple slices thin, but then the more you cry, the thicker the slices end up. Exactly. But with this machine, it takes it right to the end. And uniform, if everything is sliced even and uniform, it's all going to cook up even in uniform.
And I'm telling you, every dinner recipe I think I ever read basically has an onion in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I swear, they all use it. It's great. It's great for any recipe.
Even if you've got a garden in your backyard, maybe you want to have bread and butter pickles. Yep. Maybe you make them. Hey, could be nickeling down carrots for canning or sliced beets for pickling. Maybe you just want to slice a cucumber thin for a salad like this. With the safety holder, look at this. You get uniform paper-thin slices right down to the end with never any waste and no fingers in the blades. Look at those uniform paper-thin slices. Perfect each and every time. See, there's no way you could do that with a knife. And you know, what made this machine famous, and actually what it was originally designed to do over 100 years ago in Germany, is it was a cabbage board for making sauerkraut.
Okay.
So of course it's going to shred cabbage. Do this with iceberg lettuce on taco night. You'll love it. Shred cabbage for coleslaw, hot slaw, pepper slaw, chow chow. I mean, whatever you want to call it. It comes out more like shredded wheat than shredded cabbage. And again, you can see why.
And that's a mound of cabbage, man.
Look at that. That'll blow away on a windy day.
If you and I were together, and you say, hey, Suze, grab a knife and do that exact same thing, I'd be like, forget about it. I couldn't do it. But I could not get it that
uniform. Here's the best part. You don't have to just have cabbage coleslaw shredded. By adjusting running the machine, on this side, the blade, this knob on the side, adjusts the teeth. Now, these are your julienne teeth, but anything that grows in layers, like cabbage, we all know cabbage grows in leaves, onions grow in rings, celery grows in stalks. So anything in layers will automatically mince. So if you'd rather have your cabbage coleslaw deli style, you do it this way. And so it's such a versatile tool. I mean, watch this, because if the only thing that you would ever use this machine for is this one single job, just for chopping an onion. I mean, hey, if you're still playing tic-tac-toe with a butcher knife on an onion at home, I think you deserve one of my machines.
No
Watch
kidding.
this. Hey, for tuna fish or chicken salad, homemade meatloaf, for tacos or for chili, look at that. You get a perfectly minced onion with no smell on your hands, no tears in your eyes. The job's done so fast, you don't even have time to cry.
No, exactly.
And watch this, because now something solid is not going to mince. All right? So I'll take a potato, for example. If you like French fries, you see, onions and cabbage mince because they grow in layers. But something solid gives you shoestring French fries, right?
Oh,
you can do
look at that.
zucchini spears. Or you can make vegetable sticks here. Make zucchini spears for a stir fry or for garnishing a salad. Hey, if you've got kids at home, watch this. The little youngsters love this one. Take an apple instead of a potato. You make the shoestring apples or matchstick apples in seconds. It's healthy. It's good for them. There's no preservatives or additives. And, you know, it's such a versatile tool. Watch this, because I'm going to adjust the machine. I'm going to put the large teeth up.
Now, what are the large teeth?
Well, if instead of making shoestring-style French fries, maybe you like those big American-style French fries. Now you can do that, too. Make celery spears or zucchini sticks. Or how about this? With a cucumber, you make cucumber icicles, put these in a bowl of cold water in the fridge. Now you can make your own vegetable dip trays. I mean, if you've gone to the supermarket and bought one of those vegetable trays with everything's made up for you, it's like $80. You know, you make one vegetable tray with the machine, it pays for itself the first time you use it.
And again, I think what it really comes down to is we all really, I think in our hearts, we'd like to cook more in the kitchen. It's the prep that's the pain.
That's it.
It's the thought of going, yes, that recipe calls for the onions to be diced and this has got to be sliced and this has got to be done, and you're just like, forget about it.
It's the time that it
honey,
saves you.
order pizza. You know what I mean? It is. It's just arduous, and I think we kind of, I don't want to go in the kitchen because I know it's going to be too long to get to the finished product. This, I'm telling you, get it and try it. It will change the way you cook in your kitchen. I have a mandolin slicer. I bought it from HSN. That thing is a gem. And while I don't cook as much as my husband, we both universally love it, because you know what? Now we're doing recipes fast. You save time, you're cooking healthier, you're getting it done, and you're sitting down and enjoying your results without all that arduous effort just by cutting with knives.
I mean, if you ever tried to slice a tomato paper thin with a knife, look at this. The job's done so quick and easy, and these slices come out perfect.
So you can almost see through it.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, show one little thing.
Oh, yeah.
Look how, and that's the kind you put on a sub with, you know, vinegar and
any thinner than that, they'd only have one side. They're super thin.
True.
But there's no way you can do that with a knife. Now, maybe you want to slice up some celery paper thin for a salad. You can do one stalk or the whole bunch like this, and you'll get the job done super fast. But here, watch this. By raising the teeth, there's 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine.
No way.
Look at this. You can mince your celery for tuna fish or chicken salad, for homemade stuffing come the holidays. And by changing the angle that you run your vegetables through there, I mean, look at that. It's now, it's brilliant. If you have company coming over that you invited, make sure you put that in a strainer and get the dirt out of there. Okay, just put it in the strainer under the sink. Because celery grows in stalks like this.
Right.
There's dirt in there, so after you chop it, put it in a strainer and rinse it under cold water.
Thanks for the tip.
Now, if you get company like I get, I just tell them it's pepper. Well, watch this. On an angle instead of straight up and down, you can make celery spears for stir fries. Stir fries are quick and easy to cook. They're healthy. They're good for you.
There's a lot of prep in a stir fry, though.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of prep in stir fry.
I've shown you, I don't know how many different ways to cut vegetables here already, and I'm still, I mean, I could keep going on and on and on. Hey, you could spend $40 or $50 just on a machine that takes corn off the cob. And look at this. As a corn stripper, whether it's blanched, cooked, raw, hey, for creaming or steaming, boiled or buttered corn, for relishes or chowders, you get full kernels of corn with no cob. Look at that. Oh, yeah, and for freezing corn, corn's cheap in the summertime.
Oh, and it's the best.
Take it off the cob, you put it in freezer bags, use the little vacuum that we had on earlier.
Little handheld unit.
It's perfect in the freezer.
pull it out,
way.
you know.
Oh, well,
when next time it comes in, use that. But I mean, seriously, how many of you say, "Oh my gosh, you know, I love all the stuff we get in the heart of, you know, harvest season"? And then, can you imagine eating that corn that you bought in the fall or the summer?
That's
and
right.
it's a cold, like, February day, and you get that sweet, delicious flavor.
Absolutely.
Because you were able to freeze it.
You
and
have
this
it
is a great
all
way to
winter
prep it.
at summer prices.
Now, what is that? What did you just do?
Those are leeks, okay? Now, leeks are great in the house. You don't want one on the boat. But you can do just about anything with this machine.
Oh, pepper.
There's just no way you could do this kind of work with a knife. I'm going to show you this one with a bell pepper. You can, here, I'm going to use a safety holder too. This way you guys can sew. Watch this. I'm going to slice it thick like this, just to give you an idea. That's about as thick a slice as you can get. But you can adjust this machine by turning the knob. I'm going to raise it 2 notches. I'll raise it 3 notches. With 3 notches, there's your medium-sized slice, okay? Now I'm going to go up with a couple more notches. Here's a thinner slice, if you like thinner slices, okay? And then if you like a super thin slice, perfect for subs or sandwiches, or for sauteed peppers and onions.
Oh,
look at that.
Great.
You can make paper-thin slices perfect and uniform. It's a precision tool made in Germany. The blades are razor sharp, and that's why it cuts so well. That's why it works so well. But that's also why we give you the safety holder.
But the safety holder also converts into a lemon squeezer,
That's right.
which is pretty cool. It's pretty clever. Let me show you what we have left, because now we've sold over 1,100. Remember, you've got a special 2-flex, and we're going to ship it for free, which isn't normal. We have the blue. I'm down to the final 200 in the blue. This is the orange. The purple, I'm down to less than 100 left. I have the red here in the back, so there's the red. Then we have the green. That's what John's been using. And then we have your classic black. Those are all the choices and options, although the purple's almost gone and the blue's going to follow that. It just comes down to this. If you don't have, maybe you have a mandolin slicer that has a million pieces. Okay, that's the flip side
That's just it.
and the frustration. What I love is this is that on the go, ready to go. You don't have to dig around and flip a blade or find the 10 blades that go in it.
That's right.
It's all right there, and I think that's one of the best features.
It is. It's all in one. And I'll tell you what, here's a little tip too. If you're making homemade potato chips, okay, of course you want uniform thin slices. But a little tip for you, potatoes, we all know when you cut them, air will turn them brown.
Right.
Okay? That's the starch in the potatoes. If you soak these potato chips in a bowl of cold water for about 10 minutes, all the starch comes out, they'll curl up and get hard and crispy like a regular potato chip. But then instead of putting these in hot oil, spread them out on a cookie sheet in your oven, sprinkle some Parmesan cheese or barbecue salt over the top. You season them how you like. Bake them in the oven instead of deep fry them. They're better that way.
Oh, that's
better
great.
for you,
Will
too.
they crisp up right?
Yeah, they crisp up great in the
that's
oven.
awesome.
Hey,
Okay.
make apple chips the same way. If anybody's got a dehydrator, a mandolin is a must.
You're totally right about that.
Look at this. You get perfect, uniform, thin slices for dehydrating.
And explain it. With dehydrating, they have to be very uniform.
That's right. So they all dehydrate at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you, again, remember what this machine was originally designed to do. It's originally made in Germany as a cabbage board for making homemade sauerkraut. You'll love this on taco night alone. Just for your chopped onions and for your iceberg lettuce on taco night. You can dice your tomatoes. You can do your cabbage this way. Look at this. Hey.
You have a pile of stuff.
I feel like, remember the Swedish chef on the Muppets? But really, with this machine, it'll do just about everything but the cooking.
You actually are running out of vegetables, I want you to know.
Watch this real quick. I'm going to show you the difference between the julienne blades, because there's 3 different julienne settings. And by the way, to wash the machine, you just rinse it under the tap with a knife. I'm going to put it on the thickest slice and raise up the largest teeth. This gives you that big, thick julienne, okay? Now I'm going to raise the slicing insert up about to a medium slice, and I'm going to put it on the medium blades.
So there's 3 blades.
Watch, yep. And so this is going to give you your medium julienne. That's perfect for shoestring French fries. And then by changing this one and using the smallest teeth, I'm going to raise it up one more notch, and now you get your super thin julienne for your stir-fry cooking or for garnishing salads. I mean, it comes out, there's no way that you could do that with a knife.
Oh, you'd lose your mind.
You would need hands like a brain surgeon and eyes like an eagle.
And patience like a saint.
And the patience of Job, right.
You're doing onion again, too, because I think the onion's the classic one. And I love what you said earlier, John. How many of you start and you have I'm dicing away, it's perfect for the recipe, and at the end, your onion slices are so thick and they're totally not consistent. It's because we give up on onions really fast. We're crying, it's hurting our eyes, it's bothering our nose.
I'm standing right over this. I just minced this onion in a matter of seconds perfectly. But if you'd rather have it sliced, you use the slicing
insert. What if I want to do onion rings?
And watch this. You want to make homemade onion rings?
Yeah.
Use the thick slice, run the onion through like this. You can pop these apart right into the batter and right into the hot oil. They're delicious when they're fresh like this. If you haven't tried fresh onion rings homemade, they're delicious.
They're so good. Okay, here's the scoop. The purple and the blue will be gone now. So if you want those two colors, you have to be on the phone lines. Then we're going to have the green. He's been working with the black, the red, and the orange remaining. Remember, we didn't get to show you, but the safety handle also becomes your lemon squeezer, which is, I think that's really brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
So you squeeze the lemon on it and you pour it out.
Half a lemon, lime, or orange over the top. Comes with the pour spout.
That's there too, and it's part of your safety handle. I thought that was really clever.
It's all in one.
Love those Germans. Love those Germans. They think of everything. All right, so stay on the line for this. We've now sold almost 2,000. And John, thanks for hanging out tonight.
Thank you.
I don't know what you're
Pleasure to
going to do
be
with
here.
all this, but it's a heck of a stir fry.
I'm going to make a big soup.